Well, that leads us right into the next question, which is we've talked a couple of times about healthy guilt. We've used that phrase a few times, and now you're bringing in, this toxic guilt or
Yes.
pathological guilt.
Yeah.
What's the difference? How do we distinguish that difference?
So in some cases where, again, early on, where kids are abused or chronically criticized or judged or shamed, all the things that we're describing, they don't develop this stable sense of self, which means they don't have a capacity for healthy guilt, right?
Mhm.
Because there's no self and other. That's a big part of guilt, right? So what happens then, they might emotionally cut off. In other words, they're unable to feel remorse. They they remorse, feeling remorse that you hurt somebody and you want to repair it means that you're concerned about them. Remember, you care about the other person.
Right.
Again, a developmental achievement only if there's enough love and empathy to
And
get to
safety.
that point. Yes, and safety. So
Mhm.
without that, guilt gets replaced with instead rage, numbness, or what we call identification with the aggressor, which means you become aggressive because you internalize now an aggressive, angry,
Okay.
parental figure of some sort. So then what happens is this is the pathological guilt or what we call toxic guilt. And there are a couple of ways to think about it, and we'll go as far as you want, Renee. But one of them is the absence of guilt, okay? And the other one is the overcompensation of guilt. So one, you have no guilt, and the other one, you have too much guilt.
Mhm.
And it can go either way, depending on the level of disturbance.